So one night we're playing against a really good team. And that year we did not have a very good team. We had great kids. They worked hard, they were good teammates. But this night we were just outmanned. The team was just better than us. So we ended up getting beat by 30, I think, if I remember right. And it could have been more than that, but the other coach was a friend of mine. I think we went out for a couple beverages afterwards. But after the game, I always tried to be positive, especially when you lose. So in the locker room, you're going to be just like my kids. Hey, I'm proud of the effort. Proud of the effort. But you guys all know that we have some work to do. And I know that you're going to come back tomorrow with a purpose and practice to get better. I know that about you. And I always ended up with a quote. This is one of my favorite quotes. You don't have to win a championship to be a champion. I love that quote. In fact, I got it up in my classroom. You know, it's how you do things. The next morning, I'm teaching my first hour class. I teach math. Our principal knocks on the door. A lot of times when an administrator comes to see you, you're a little bit worried what's going on. You know, what have I done this time, right? Well, he sticks his head in and he says, "Hey, Donnie, can I talk to your class?" I said, "Sure, no problem." So he comes into my class. He says, "Hey, kids, we are so lucky and fortunate to have the best basketball coach in Kansas. He's also a great math teacher." Now, I'd run through a wall for that guy. I mean, I was so overwhelmed with gratitude. You know, one of the lessons that I learned from this principle is I think it's so important, all of us, and I try to do it every day with my kids in the classroom. Speak greatness into people. Speak greatness into people. You know, all of us need to feel appreciated. You know, when things are going well, it's great to be told, you know, you're doing well and you're appreciated. But as that principal did for me on the next day that we lost, he came in and told me he appreciated me when I probably needed it the most. And I would go through a wall for that guy. So, the next time you're walking up out on the court to shoot the most important shots of your life, I want you to remember to believe. Thank you very much.